Welcome to Letters from Safe Ground. This is a series of letters I wrote to myself after I got through one of the most difficult periods of my life. These are the things I learned that got me from stuck and anxious and ruminating and thinking I'd never get out from under it into a place of love and peace and freedom and possibility. This is letter 5. What is actually true? This letter follows on from the last one and might be one of the most important ones in the entire series. Because if you really get what I'm about to share, even just for a second, it will change how you relate to almost everything. Let's talk about truth. Specifically, the difference between relative truth and absolute truth, because most of us live entirely inside relative truth. It's the realm of the mind, the stories, the labels, the emotions that rise from those stories. Relative truth sounds like I'm not enough, they betrayed me, they are mean. And these stories feel very real, because in your nervous system, they are. They're based on experiences, pain, memories, patterns you've lived inside for years. But here's the thing. Relative truth is personal. It's shaped by your lens, your experiences, your conditioning. And because of that, it's never the whole truth. Absolute truth is what lives underneath it all. It's what's always true. It's the truth that is always there. Even when your mind is loud, your emotions are heavy, or your circumstances are chaotic, absolute truth is presence, stillness, wholeness. It cannot be understood because, as we will go over many times in this series, understanding is in the mind. And anything that is in the mind, by definition, is tainted by the filter that we apply over it. Absolute truth can only be felt. You can't define it with words, but you know it when you feel it. You felt it before, in quiet moments of awe in nature, in the smile of a baby, in the softness of a hug, in that split second after a deep breath where everything goes still. In those moments, what you're experiencing is a feeling of no lack. For a brief moment, there is nowhere else to be and nothing you can add that will bring more wholeness, more peace. Because you are already there, whole, perfect, timeless, here, now. And that's it. That's the truth of who you are. You are the thing watching the thing that you think you are. The awareness behind the thoughts. That's the reality that is always there, even before the mind started running its commentary. When you're identified with your relative truth, your stories, life feels heavy and personal. It becomes limited. You're a fragile being in a dangerous world fighting to survive. And you have narrowed down infinite potential into one thin, fixed version. When you shift into absolute truth, even your pain softens because you're no longer resisting it. You're simply allowing it. And even more powerfully, you start noticing the lessons in the suffering. The opportunity it gives you to let go a little more and surrender back to who you actually are. Today's reflection is to bring to mind something you've been struggling with, something that feels true. Then ask yourself, what is the story I've wrapped around this? Is it the only possible story? Is it the only possible version of this? What does this moment feel like if I stop thinking about it and simply feel it? Can I just be with it, allow it, and not need to change it? Can I remove the labels and just let it sit and experience it as it is? You don't have to discard your story completely. In fact, that's not possible. You just don't have to worship it. And the more you return to presence, the more you will realize that you are not your pain, you are not your past, you are not even your beliefs. You are the calm below it all. Don't try and understand this. Just close your eyes, take a deep breath, relax your body, and just feel it. I'll see you in the next one.